Hi Scorpio, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of April 2021. I do want to take this moment to, as always, remind you to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't already. And when meditating on your lovely energy overall for the month, of course, in regards to the subject, the message that came through was success surprises you. Success surprises you. So let's begin. We're going to start by pulling a couple messages from the Energy Oracle deck. And do keep in mind, this is a general monthly read for the sign of Scorpio. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. And remember to check out your other chart placements for more messages, okay? To begin for our lovely Scorpios for money and career, April 2021. Beautiful. So we're beginning with the thinking man. So male or female, it's a month where you're thoroughly thinking about your situation, about your career, about your finances. When thinking thoroughly about your situation, ask yourself how things are meant to improve moving forward. How would you like things to improve? What successes do you see on the horizon for yourself? And we're moving on to cornucopia. As the month trickles on, certain surprises appear within your situation, within your life. Surprises in the form of abundance. Leaving you feeling good, leaving you feeling motivated in order to uplift you and push you forward towards what you deserve, towards what you desire within your situation at this time. And we're going to continue by pulling 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread for the month, if you will. What do we have to continue this monthly reading for our lovely Scorpios? Thank you, Spirit. For Scorpio. We'll get there. For money and career for Scorpio. We have 2 so far. What else do we have? Keep them coming. And what else do we have for Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. I'm going with that 1. Keep them coming for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Bear with me. All right, we have all 6. Perfect. So we're beginning the month in the spread with the 2 of Swords. The month begins and you feel like you can't see the way. You feel like you don't understand fully why certain difficulties occurred in the recent past within your career and finances. And you also are lacking the full understanding of what's ahead, how things are meant to unravel. Spirit says it's up to you to simply adjust your perspective at this time. Being side by side with this thinking man, your month is simply starting with overthinking, with your mind racing with you. Remind yourself as you start this month to simplify things, to slow things down if need be, to remind yourself that everything is made, it will become visible to you, become obvious to you. You'll have a better understanding moving forward when the time is right. But we're moving on to the 5 of Wands. And so you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month. And it feels like you are fighting. You're fighting for certain successes, certain, the completion of certain goals, certain achievements. And we're going to clarify this one real quick, actually. What do we have for this 5 of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. With the King of Cups coming out as a clarifier, your emotions are running high at this point. Partially due to the beginning of you feeling stressed over what's ahead. but also you partially feeling like you always have to fight for what you desire, fight for certain successes and achievements, feeling like it's a never-ending battle. And Spirit's saying, okay, we understand where that's coming from, but allow yourself to adjust your perspective and you will see things rapidly improve. But we're moving on to the Page of Swords for the third card. So let's pull a clarifier for this. What do we have for this Page of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. What is this Page of Swords all about? Okay, with the Four of Swords and the Death card to clarify. So a message comes in that puts an end to any fears, any doubts about what's ahead, about your situation in general. A message coming through another soul, another individual, but it's really from Spirit, from the universe, to get you back on the right track, to make you feel good once again about your situation. And there's a feeling that when this message comes in, you'll need to take a step back. The message in itself is a reminder that you need to take a step back and see things from a different light. There's also a reminder coming through to remember that when you're in that stressed out energy, that seeps through in your work, it comes out. But we're moving on to the Judgment card. And so you begin the second half of the month continuing to release certain fears and doubts about what's ahead. Be in line with the Two of Swords. It's this point in the month where you're releasing that need for answers, that need for full clarification, and realizing that everything is meant to unravel as it should, that you don't need to see the full picture for it to come to be. But being side by side with cornucopia, yes, you're doing some releasing at this point in the month. But this is when the successes start. This is when little bits and pieces of achievements and successes come about in order to uplift you, to improve your situation, to keep you moving forward, to remind you how much you're destined for, how much success is meant for you as a Scorpio. But we're moving on to the Knight of Wands in reverse. You make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, and your passion's running low. Feeling a lack of inspiration at this point, but we're going to pull a clarifier for between this Judgment and the Knight of Wands in reverse. What do we have for between these cards? What happened in between? Thank you, Spirit. So we got the Nine of Wands to clarify for in between the Judgment card and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So allowing yourself to release all of which that we were talking about was beneficial, but it leaves you still feeling like a bit of a wounded warrior, feeling like this never-ending battle within your career and finances has left you a bit depleted. And again, with a sense of that passion running low, that inspiration running low. And so what happens? In comes more success, more surprises, in order to once again uplift you, in order to take you out of this wounded warrior way of being. Spirit saying, before you know it, this Knight of Wands will be in the upright position, and you'll be your passionate Scorpio self once again. But we're moving on to the Six of Cups for the sixth card. And so you make your way to wrap up the month, and you're feeling nostalgic. You can't help but look back, think back to the good, the bad within your career, within your finances. Bring yourself back to the present moment. Being aligned with the Page of Swords, you will finish up the month with another message coming in from Spirit, from the universe, to remind you of certain surprises that lie ahead, certain successes that lie ahead, reminding you that what took place within the second half of the month that surprised you, these successes, if you will, these achievements, there is more to come. That was just a taste. Allow for yourself, when bringing it back to the present moment, to re-inspire yourself. Allow for yourself as well, moving forward, Scorpio, to be the leader that you once wish you had within your own situation, all right? So we're going to finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a message or two from the Soul's Journey deck. For our lovely Scorpios, thank you, Spirit, to wrap up this reading. Perfect success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. As you make your way through the month, understand fully that the success that you're experiencing is meant for you. And once again, that there's nothing but success and achievements on the horizon for you. All right? So Scorpio, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.